Welcome, students. So far we have learned that in the story there is a baby monkey called Toto. The author's grandfather buys Toto from a Tonga driver for just 5 rupees. In those days, children, 5 rupees was really indeed a handsome amount. So he paid him, the Tonga driver, 5 rupees to add to his private zoo. Toto was mischievous. He had mischievous eyes and pearly white teeth. Smile frightened the elderly Anglo-Indian ladies. His fingers were quick and his tail acted like a third hand for him, which he used it to hang from branches as well as to scoop up delicacies that were out of reach of his hands. And the grandmother author's grandmother would get angry every time his grandfather would bring home a new pet. So as such, the author and grandfather decided to tell grandmother about Toto only when she was in a particularly good mood. So they hid Toto in a small closet in our author's bedroom wall, tied to a peg on the wall. And after the few hours, the author and grandfather returned to release Toto and find that the ornamental wallpaper had been totally ripped off. The peg had been wrenched off the wall, and the author's school blazer had been torn to shreds. So while the author is worried about grandmother's reaction, grandfather is pleased with Toto's antics. He said that Toto was clever enough to have made a rope out of the torn pieces of the author's blazer to escape. So then he is moved to a big cage in the servants' quarters, and this cage already has a tortoise, a pair of rabbits, or the other animals, and all of whom lived together quite peacefully. But here Toto comes. Toto does not let the other animals sleep. And once grandfather had to go to Saharanpur to collect his pension, he decides to take Toto with him. And Toto's new home is now what? Not a cage, but a black canvas kit bag that is too strong for him to bite through. He cannot get his hands out of the opening once it is closed. The author also author does not go with his grandfather, but is told all about the trip later, which we all come to know what actually happened in Saharanpur or in the journey. So, author learnt that Toto remained in the bag as far as Saharanpur, but while grandfather was giving his ticket at the ticket turnstile, Toto poked his head out of the bag and grinned at the ticket collector. The ticket collector was a little frightened but told grandfather that as he was carrying a dog, he would have to pay for it accordingly. And grandfather took Toto out of the bag to prove that he was a monkey and not a dog. But the ticket collector dismissed him in the end. Grandfather had to pay 3 rupees as Toto's fare. Then grandfather showed the ticket collector his tortoise and asked it how much he would should pay for that. Sorry. The ticket collector examined the tortoise and happily announced that as the tortoise was not a dog, he would not be charged any fare. So when grandfather returns home, he gives him a comfortable home in the stable, which he shares with a family donkey called Nana. And on the first sight, grandfather visits the stable and finds Nana pulling at her halter and trying to get away from a pile of hay. Grandfather finds that Toto has fastened Toto had fastened his teeth onto Nana's ears. Toto and Nana never became friends after that. So let's try to understand whether we have had a little understanding of the story so far. Why did grandfather decide to take Toto to Saharanpur? We all know about the grandmother's reaction, so you can all understand and relate it there. What attracted the curious crowd? Of course, nobody could have ever imagined that there would be an animal inside the canvas bag. And when Toto peeped out, it was it really made all the people around amazed. Why was grandfather annoyed with the ticket collector? Because the grandfather was annoyed with the ticket collector probably because he had charged him calling him a for Toto. He had charged for Toto calling it as a dog, so which he did not like. So you would remember some of the activities or incidences done by Toto. I want you all to remember a few and put it over here. Here there are some. So that's it for now. We will continue in the next class. So till then, bye, all of you.